Hello Newcastle fans, Stevie, how is all doing? He's alright. England 2, Australia 1. It's just a recap of basically of the performance and which players are in threat now of being dropped out. So since the last England video, we know that Fabian Delph is being placed on a standby list because he's injured. To be fair, we're going to miss Fabian Delph. Not really. That's to be the nicest possible I can to Fabian Delph. So England ran out, would you say, nervy winners over Australia? Because that's probably what I would say. I wouldn't say it's comfortable, to be fair. So it was quite a mixture, more or less more of a reserve side that England put out this evening. Only a couple of major first teamers, you would say, except from the two centre backs. I do think all of the defence will go to the Euros. We'll come on to the game in a minute. I just want to pick it up that Rashford, we know that Rashford scored straight away. So is his name now amongst the list to go? And we know that Daniel Sturridge has a calf injury. So is he in serious risk as well? I suppose we'll have to wait. There'll be a reaction video to the lineup, to the squad announcement, on Tuesday. So keep an eye out for this channel on here about that. So Andros Townsend, there's a lot of talk that he's in serious danger now. Yes, he come off the bench tonight, but he hasn't started any of the two games. And it's also rumoured that it's either between Danny Drinkwater and Ross Barkley who stays and who goes. Now, for me, if Hodgson does go for the five strikers, let's just presume that they're all fit, I could see Rooney dropping into midfield, which then leaves a midfield that's going to have to go. So, although I don't want it to be Townsend at the moment, it's looking like that because obviously I'm a Toon fan, of course. I want Townsend to represent the Toon. But on the other hand, I don't want him going, and you're probably thinking, well, why don't you want Townsend going? It's because I don't want to have his name out there. If he has a good Euros, could you imagine it? The same as Sissoko. Ideally, in an ideal world, you would want Sissoko to stay. Anyways, that's another different matter. This is England. So 2-1, Rashford scored with his very first shot. I've just seen a stat there that he scored with his very first shot in the Europa League for his Man United debut, his very first shot in the Premier League for Man United, and his very first shot for England. Very, very impressive. You cannot deny that. Yes, when Sterling played him through, he should have done better. But is this kid's role? I want your opinion, you lot at home. Do we take Rashford or do we not? Is he fourth choice? Is he fifth choice? Let us know in the comments down there below as well. So it's not really about the review. It's more about the players. We know that England was shaky again. It's not a great performance, but it's steadily, slowly building. Now, to be fair, Australia, sorry Aussies if you're watching, but you aren't the greatest side in the world. You just call it soccer. That was my poor impression of Australia, mate. Good eye, fucking hell, mate, eh? Fucking hell. Ding dong, fucking soccer. That's my shit impression of being an Aussie, but you just call it soccer and you haven't really got any stars. I mean, your biggest star players for Crystal Palace, I mean, that says it all. No disrespect to Australia. This is not a go at you. This is about an England video. So, notable, Sterling, the one thing that worries me about Sterling is he hasn't done spectacular in these two games, but he's done just enough. Now, he started in both the games, and I think Hodgson's going to take him. Now, for Sterling, for me, he lacks... He did have a good game, don't get me wrong, but his final ball is awful, and I think that could possibly cost us. I really do. In the last 8, or even don't get the last 4. Sterling, don't get me wrong, he's fucking brilliant at running at defenders, but his final ball, his shooting his final ball it lacks. So I wouldn't play him out wide. May I play him behind the striker? May Sterling in the diamond. I think that will look so much better with Vardy and Kane up front, and then Sterling in the diamond as the main attacking midfielder. For me, being biased, of course, I would take Townsend because his delivery is absolutely spot on. His form's phenomenal. Let me know. I think, personally, if you're going to ask me, depending on who drops out, I'm going to go for Danny Drinkwater to drop out because I think he likes Henderson. I think he'll drop Townsend, unfortunately. And if Sturridge doesn't make it, that's an easy one. He doesn't take him. But if he does go, like I said, I think he'll take all 5. So I think another midfielder will probably drop out. And I'm going to go for Barkley on that one. Yes, I'm going to be controversial, say Barkley, because Rooney will drop into midfield and that leaves Barkley. Who knows? Let me know what you think of your comments below. All around in the game at the Stadium of Light, I mean. Joke, obviously, Sunderland fans, Devon criticise, it's banter. So all in all, the game, it's a friendly. What can you get out of friendlies? I mean, Yes, there's a couple of new faces in the lineup, don't get me wrong, but this is more of a B-side. Nice to see Rooney score, smash the top corner when he come off as a second half substitute. Just to put it out there that Rooney still has it. I know he's got a lot of critics, but he still has that killer touch. Let me know what you think in your comments down below. Sorry, it's brief.